Hello everybody, welcome to day 30, the last day of the yoga challenge. I think it's only right that we work the upper body today to balance out the lower body yesterday. So we were working on the shoulders, the chest, the upper back, the torso, and let's get her started. Sitting equally on sit bones with head, neck, and trunk in alignment. And begin to relax at ease in the body. Let's start looking at the body from the inside, from the crown, down the base of the spine, all the way down to the toes to the crown. Let's go inside and withdraw our mind from outside. Let go of any thoughts or images, any activities of the day that might distract you from going deeper into the body, into the mind. Simply let those thoughts pass, observing them, letting them go. Bringing yourself back to the moment, back to the body, back to the mind. Be here, be now. Relax your forehead. Relax your cheeks, your jawline, your shoulders, your hips, your knees. Just soften every muscle here. Make a conscious effort. Bring the attention to the breath. Be the observer, watching that breath coming in and out of the body. That cool, dry inhale, that warm, moist exhale. The space you create as you inhale, feeling that expansion in the belly. That space you create as you let go, feeling the release on the exhale. Clearing the mind, clearing the body, letting go of what you no longer need. Creating space for something new. Anytime your mind starts to wander, just always remember the breath. Maintaining that awareness throughout the entire next hour. Resolve that you will spend this next hour with yourself without any outside distractions. You can go back to those after the sesh. Open up your eyes and rock on to all fours, bringing the knees behind, letting them go under the hips, the hands under the shoulders, and we'll go into Anahasana, melting heart. Start to waken up those shoulder blades, lower back, the chest. So start to walk the hands forward. We want to keep the knees and the hips exactly where they are, so we don't want those to move at all. We're just bringing the arms forward, letting the armpits sink down, and ultimately the chest comes down towards the mat here. You can have your chin up if it's not too much strain on the neck, or you can bring your forehead down. It's totally up to you. Breathe deep here, relax the lower back, relax the chest, and let the shoulders roll down the back. Feeling that heart melting into the mat. Hold and breathe. Feel that breath lengthening with each exhale, deepening with each inhale. Fill yourself up completely and empty yourself completely. Relax. Breathe deep. Slowly start to walk the hands back in. And let's come back, bringing our sit bones down to our heels in a trial resting pose for a moment. And bring the arms next to the sides of the body with the palms facing up, and just relax the shoulders down here. Take a few deep breaths, belly pushing against the legs on the inhale, belly button going towards your spine on the exhale. Hands next to shoulders, come up to all fours. And we're going to curl the toes and under. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, send the hips back and up with the down dog. Let's pedal out the feet here. Let's let those armpits open up so you spread those shoulder blades apart. And the heels reach down while the hips and the tailbone reach up. Look in between the hands. You can bend the knees and jump forward or just step forward here. It's totally up to you. Inhale up halfway, looking forward. Exhale, hinge forward. We're just going to hang in ragdoll here for a moment. Send the shoulders back so that we're not collapsing the heart. Let's warm up those hamstrings, back of our legs, our glutes, our hips. Breathe deep here. Play around with the feet. Maybe you want to try leaning back on the heels, leaning forward on the toes, and just notice where you're feeling it in the backs of your legs. in the fronts of your legs, your lower back. Slowly release the arms and let's roll that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, up to standing in our mountain pose. Let's stand sideways on our mat, finding that mountain pose, feet are hip width apart. Bend the toes, make sure you're not going from one side or the other. Relax those shoulders back, chest is open. We're going to inhale the arms up. Interlace the hands. Spread the palms open up towards the sky. Reach up. And inhale or exhale, to the right. Keep the chest open, keep the armpits open. We want to keep the knees relaxed, the hips relaxed. Just our upper body doing the work here. Keep reaching out towards the sky so you feel that nice stretch of the torso. Breathe deep. You can suck in that tummy if you want to engage the core. Inhale it up, reach up. Exhale, opposite side, keep the knees relaxed. Armpits open, hands reaching up. Breathe deep, suck in the tummy if you want to engage the core. Inhale up, reach up. Exhale it down till you get your arms till they're straight out. Let's do little circles. Getting that nice rotation, external rotation in the shoulders. Keep those knees soft. Opposite direction. Getting that internal rotation. And slowly bring it down. Squish the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale it down. Squish. Inhale. Exhale down. Squish. Once more. Exhale down. Let's spread our legs. Bringing the toes out. Pointing towards the mat. We don't want them pointing out to the sides. Let's bring the left foot out into a 90-degree angle. Arms go out. Let's reach those arms out as if we're trying to reach those side walls. Just start to feel that activation. Exhale that left knee down. Warrior two. Feeling those hips opening up. Letting that lower body sink down. We want to keep that upper body up. So let's lengthen through the torso. Opening up through the chest. Rolling the shoulders back. Feeling that imaginary string pulling at our crown. Arms are reaching out. Let's bring that right hand on the upper right thigh. Inhale that left arm up as you slide that right arm down. Let's keep that torso up. Chest is open, so really lengthening through the abdominal area. Keeping that left knee bent. We're going to inhale that right arm up, reaching for that left wrist. Let's pull on that left wrist. Breathe deep, feeling that beautiful stretch through that side obliques, torso. Feeling the shoulders roll back. Breathe deep. right arm goes back down. Exhale, arms back up to warrior two. Bring that left elbow down towards the left knee, sending that right arm up. Again, lengthen through the torso, shoulders roll back. Extend that left arm. Feel it in the opposite side now in that right torso. Breathe deep. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left foot goes out, straightening up the legs. Right foot goes out into the 90-degree angle now. Let's bend that right knee. Watch the knees. Make sure it's not going beyond the toes. The hips are still facing forward. Reach those arms out towards the side. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the torso. Breathe deep. Left arm goes down on that upper thigh. Inhale the arm up. Lengthen through the torso. Roll the right shoulder back. Breathe deep here in the reverse warrior. Taking a few moments to really feel that core, feel the body. Whenever you're ready, reach out with that left arm, grabbing that right wrist. Inhale, pulling that right wrist, but sending the shoulders back, lengthening through the torso, opening through the chest. Breathe deep. Bring that left arm back down. Inhale it back to the warrior two. Let's bring that right elbow down. Going for that extended side angle pose. Left arm reaches back, or the left shoulder, rolls back. Reach through that torso again. Get that nice long spine. And that right arm straight down. Let's breathe deep here, feeling that left side of the torso now. Keep lifting through the core. Bringing it back up. Let's straighten out that right leg. And just bring the legs in a little closer here. And let's point the feet out into a 45-degree angle. We're going to bend the knees. The knees are being bent out towards the toes, so you're keeping those hips open. Tilt the tailbone, tucking the tailbone under a little, just so that that spine stays nice and flat. Lower back is nice and flat. We're going to reach the arms out. And we're going to exhale the right arm and underneath the left. Let's make our eagle arms. First thing we do, send the elbows up so that they're in line with the shoulders. Second thing, send the shoulders back down the spine here. So once the shoulders are back down, we're going to inhale, lengthen through this crown. Exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips till our chest is parallel to the mat. Then we're going to sink a little deeper. Oh yeah, now you feel that. So keep the elbows up, send the shoulders back, hold and breathe here. Keep sinking to your capacity. Hold and breathe. And releasing that lower back. Relaxing that lower back. Keeping the chest open, shoulders back, elbows up. Slowly start to straighten out the legs, bringing the chest up again, releasing the arms. Giving yourself a little roll here. And feeling the body. Let's bring the arms back out. Let's go for the opposite side. Start bending the knees. Watch the knees, make sure they're going out to the toes. Tilt that tailbone so you're tucking your tail in between your legs. Let's bring the left arm in underneath the right this time. Wherever your arms are, bring the elbows up, send the shoulders back so your chest is nice and open here. You start to feel that core getting engaged. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring that chest forward so that we're parallel to the mat. Let's sink deeper. Keep the shoulders back, chest open, elbows up. Breathe deep here. Keep relaxing that lower back. Keep lengthening through the crown so that spine is nice and straight. Feel that deep stretch in the hips and the glutes. Breathe. Slowly bring the chest up, legs straight. Exhale, release those arms. Let's give ourselves a nice roll here. Bringing those feet in closer. Coming to the top of our mat. And let's keep the feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. And we're going to interlace our hands here and point the index finger. Bringing the arms above the head. We're going to ground through that left foot. And when you feel ready, we're going to start to lift that right foot off of the mat. Keep the hips square. We don't want that right hips going above the left. We want to keep it square. And it's not about how high you go. It's keeping those hips square and even, and just keep hinging forward on the hips. Breathe deep. Use those arms as extra balance. Inhale it back up. Keeping the arms where they are. Let's ground through that right foot now. Switch sides. Square up the hips. Start grounding through that right foot whenever you're ready. Keeping those arms by the ears. Keep extending the arms forward while you're sending the leg back. Breathe deep, focusing on a point. Slowly inhaling back up. Exhaling, releasing those arms down. And let's ground through that left foot again. Let's bend up that right knee. Let's put the left hand on the left hip for right now. And you can grab the inside of the foot or the outside, whatever feels more comfortable. Let's bring the knees together to touch to begin getting that nice core activation. Sending the left arm out whenever you feel ready. Focusing on a point in front of you. You're going to hinge forward at the hips, kick the foot into the hand, and send it back and up. Breathe deep, opening up that chest. And staying in as long as you'd like. Coming back out when you're ready. Slowly as you came into the pose. And resting at the front. Feeling the differences between the legs. Feeling that right shoulder opening up here. Let's ground through that right leg. Bend up that left knee. Let's place the right hand on the hip. Let's bring the knees together to touch initially. Feeling that nice core action. Chest is open. Keep releasing the shoulders back down. Right arm extends forward. Start hinging forward and kicking back into the hand so that that shoulder opens up. Breathe deep. Focusing on that point in front of you. If you fall out, just come right back in. And breathe deep here. Improving that focus, that concentration, balance. And come back down when you're ready. Let's inhale the arms up, reach up. Exhale, hinge all the way forward. Inhale, look up halfway. We're going to interlace the hands behind our back here. Inhale, reach back, look forward. Exhale, hinge forward and let the shoulders and the arms fall back behind you. Releasing those shoulders. You can have a little bend in the knees here. Or straight, totally up to you. And just relax that shoulders, letting the release with each exhale. Breathe deep here. Slowly inhale, bring yourself back up to halfway. Exhale, full fold, arms go down. Plant the hands here. You can bend the knees and step or hop back. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders back so you're sending that chest open and forward. Beautiful plank, straight line from head to toes. And let's exhale, slow, low. Let's keep the elbows in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's let the whole body come down. Keep the shoulders and the hands in alignment. Let's stick those elbows in towards the body. Feet are hip width apart, pelvis is relaxed, toes are pointed behind us. Squishing those shoulder blades together so you're starting to send the shoulders back and together while keeping the chest open. We're going to inhale. Exhale, send the face down towards the mat. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Let's hold and breathe here in the baby cobra. Feel the breath in the belly. Inhale, bring the gaze up. Maybe you want to take your hands off of the mat here, squishing those shoulders together. Maybe you want to send the legs up. Oops. Strengthening that lower back. Let's let the legs come down, hands come down. Push through the hands, bringing it back to child resting pose. We'll counteract that backward bend with a supported forward. Let's inhale back up to all fours. We're going to send the shoulders back down the spine. And we're going to raise that right knee up into the air. Let's keep the hips square. Maybe you want to look behind. Make sure that right hip's not lifted any higher than the left. Keep both hands evenly distributing the weight here. We don't want to be shifting to one side. It's going to throw the whole balance off of the pose. And we're going to bend the elbows, bringing the chest down. Keep that leg up. Inhaling back, straight up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do a couple more. Balance evenly here. Now let's try to straighten that leg back and go down. Just a couple. One more. And bring it back down. Feel the leg, or feel the arms, sorry. And send the shoulders back down. Extend that left knee back up. Look behind again, or feel your body. Make sure the hips are even. Let's not lean over on one side more than the other. In the hands here, plant the hands into the mat. Core is engaged. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Feel those triceps. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now let's try straightening out that leg. Keep the hips square again here. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Keep the chest open. One more. Exhale down. Nice work. Let's bring the knee down. Let's extend the arms. Come into child resting pose. Give yourself a little break. Breathe deep through the belly. Inhaling it back up. Let's bring our elbows down to where our shoulders would be. So send the shoulders back down. I'm just going to bring the knees back here. Start to send the shoulders down. Curl the toes and under. We're going to exhale. Send the chest forward just a little bit. Make sure that the shoulders are right in line with the elbows. Breathe deep here in the elbow plank. Feel that core nice and engaged. We don't want the butt up. We don't want the butt down. We want that nice straight line. Slowly start to walk the feet up. Now you can bring that bum up. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down the spine. Keep sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling. It's totally cool if your feet aren't touching. It's about maintaining that straight line from the crown to the spine, or to the base of the spine. Breathe deep here in the dolphin. Beautiful forearm pose. Feel it in your shoulders, your core, your thighs, your calves. Slowly walk it back down. Bringing it back to the elbow plank. Now bring your hands where your elbows were. And roll the shoulders down. Exhale, slow. Inhale, roll that chest open. Plant the tops of your feet. The lower body is not collapsing here. Roll the shoulders back. Chest is open, looking up to the ceiling. Breathe deep. Curl the toes. Exhale. Down dog. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to start to prepare ourselves. We're going to bend the knees and start to jump the feet towards the hands. We're going to jump back, jump the feet before the hands. So the feet are going right outside of the hands. Jump back, jump forward. Back, jump forward. Even if you're just making little jumps back and forth here, totally cool. Just want to get that nice motion outside of the hands. And we're going to hold here where the feet are outside of the hands, and let's just sink the bum down. So we're coming into a little squat here. I'm going to face forward. So the hands are on the inside of the feet, so the feet are a little bit more than hip width apart. And you want to tuck those forearms nice to the inside of that upper thigh. So get a nice grip. It's almost as if you're leaning the legs on the arms here, which is ultimately what we're going to do. So start bending up the elbows so that the forearms are nice and straight. And we want to start sitting on those upper arms through the thighs. So start leaning your weight into it and just get comfortable here for a moment. Just relaxing and releasing. Now try to send the chest forward so that the chest is parallel and you're using those elbows to kind of prop yourself up on those, using your thighs to prop yourself up onto the elbows. Only when you're ready, if you'd like, start to bring the legs forward a little bit so that the feet are ahead of the body and you're starting to lean your weight onto the hands. If you can start leaning more and more and eventually lift those feet off the mat, they'll start to do it automatically. And if you can wrap an ankle over each foot, or you can just keep down. So keep rocking back onto the hands. Feet will lift, letting gravity, the center of gravity, kind of take control here. You're not using any force, you're just rocking your hands or the weight back into the hands. And play around with it. Just let that lower back relax and bring the weight back onto the hands. And if you fall, that's fine. Breathe deep. Keep rocking the weight. bring yourself back to the seated, and if you fell back, great. Go one step further. And cross the legs, chest is open. Your wrists are probably feeling it right now. So let's place the top of the hands down onto the mat, bending up the elbows and just leaning back a little bit so you're getting a nice stretch through the elbows, through the wrists here. Breathe deep. Let the palms come back down. Kind of lean forward. And just roll out the wrists. Let's bring the legs out in front of us. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bring the hands behind us. Yes, we're using those wrists again. Roll the shoulders back. When you feel ready, we're going to inhale. We're going to lift those hips up, coming into the upward plank. So inhale, reach it up. Let the neck roll back. Keep lifting the hips, breathing deep. Exhale it down. Very nice. Bend the knees. Come back up to all fours. Sending the body upright, bending on the knees. And we're going to bring the weight into the right knee, and let's extend that left leg straight out. Hips are square here. We don't want that left hip lifting. Breathe deep. We're going to go into a variation of camel here. So inhale, open the chest. Bring that hands onto the lower back. And let's roll the shoulders back. And you can inhale, lift. Start hinging back. Opening up the chest here, the shoulders. And if you feel good here, you can stay here. Or you can reach back with that right hand down to the ankle and send that left arm up and back. Breathe deep. Keep that left leg nice and strong also, no matter where you are at in the pose. You can keep the neck up or back. Breathe deep. Send that left arm back up if you were down, and slowly bring that right hand back up if you have both hands on the lower back. Do the same motion, bringing that left foot in now, extending legs, opposite leg, sorry. Straightening out that right leg, keep the hips square here, hands on the lower back. Inhale, open the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale, open and send the chest back, or the shoulders back, sorry. If you went for the reach with the ankle, go for the left hand here. Right arm reaches up for balance. And again, you can extend that right arm back or keep it up. Breathe deep. Right arm reaches up. Left body comes back. And let's bend up that right knee. And extend the arms out in front of you. Exhale, bring the body back. Keep the chest open here, and we're going to pulse. Breathe deep. And bring it up. Exhale, hands down. We're going to curl the toes. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Breathe deep. Inhale, come forward into the plank. Chest is open, shoulders back. Bring the feet together. Roll onto the right side, and here you can either keep the feet stacked or you can bring that left foot in front of the right. Whatever feels more balanced for you. Extending that left arm up, or you can place it on the hip, totally up to you. And breathe deep here. If you're feeling good, you can extend that left leg up into the air, straight up from the body. Keep lifting from the hips. Maybe you want to try bringing that left foot onto the calf, giving your little tree pose here in the plank position. Sending that hip open, or keep it extended or down, whatever works for you. Bring it back. Let's come back to center. Get that nice plank position, rolling the shoulders down, rocking onto the left foot. Again, stack the feet, bring that right foot in front. Bring that right arm up, or keep it on your hip, whatever feels comfortable. Extend the leg if you'd like. Keeping the hips up. Breathe deep. You can bring that right foot down to the calf if you like. Keep it extended or stacked. Bring it down. Let's come back to center. Back to your beautiful plank. Let's hold and breathe and come down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Nice. Breathe deep. Let's place the right cheek on the mat. Bend the elbows. And breathe deep. Let that breath come back to its natural state. Maybe you want to let out a few sighs. Inhale. Going to come into dragonfly here, our version of. So we're going to send that right shoulder down towards the mat. And we want that shoulder to be, or the arm right and underneath the shoulder. We want to send the opposite arm in the opposite direction. And we want to bring the arms in closer so that they're right and underneath the shoulders. So once they're in that nice position, your legs aren't bent. Mine are just because I'm near a wall. And slowly start to hinge forward, just relaxing on those shoulders. Breathing deep. Bringing that forehead down. And again, making sure that the shoulders, the arms are right underneath the shoulders, sorry. Keep reaching those hands out as you come forward. Breathe deep and completely relax here. So you look like a little dragonfly. Let's slowly bring the chest up. Slowly bring that left arm in, right arm in, and let's switch sides. So let's bring the left arm out now and send it over towards the right. And let's bring that left arm to the right. So now we're bringing those shoulders so that they're in line with the arms. Chest is open, roll forward a little bit, and keep sending the hands out. Breathe deep here. Feeling that beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Giving them a nice internal rotation. We'll do the opposite with an external, so bring that right shoulder up first, left shoulder back. And I'll come back sideways on my mat. And we're going to bring the hips a little bit over towards the right. Send the left arm out straight. Use that right hand, bending it up, to roll over on the left side. And just breathe deep here. Let your neck and your head just come down. And keep rolling over onto that left shoulder, opening it up. With a nice external rotation. Breathe deep. Roll back onto your belly. Bring the arm in, and let's send the hips a little bit to the left. Let's extend that right leg, or right arm out, sorry. Use that left hand to kind of push yourself over. Relax the neck and the head down. Breathe deep. Make sure that right arm is nice and straight out from the shoulder. Relax here. Try not to hold on to any tension in the shoulder. We're just letting go here. Giving yourself a nice twist through the spine also. Breathe deep. Roll back onto your belly. Bring the arms up and roll back on your back. Bring the knee into the chest here and just bring the knees over to the right. Inhale it up, bring the knees over to the left. Inhale it up, extend the legs, flop them out to the sides, and prepare yourself for relaxation. Feel your body melting into the mat. Excuse me. Feel the sensations you created in your body. Feel the energy you've created flowing from head to toes, toes to head. Going through the body, bringing awareness to the body as I mentioned. Each point from the crown, eyebrow center, throat center, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, right thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, throat center, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, throat center, heart center, right nipple, heart center, left nipple, heart center, navel center, base of the spine, right hip, right knee, right ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, base of the spine, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, lower belly, navel center, heart center, throat center, eyebrow center, crown of the head, whole body awareness. Whole body awareness. Feeling your whole body as a radiant orb of sensations. Sensations you've created by combining the awareness and the breath and the mind, the body, together. Notice how the breath flows so smoothly and gently. relaxed the body is, yet how energized the body is. Everything is perfect the way it is, and you are perfect the way you are. Begin to notice your surroundings. Listen to any sounds you hear. Listen to the sound of your own breath in your nostrils, bringing it closer to your body, feeling your fingers and toes, wiggling them. Rolling over on your right side for 3 breaths before coming back up to the seated position. Sitting with head, neck, and trunk in alignment. Keeping the eyes closed, staying in the center of your being. Remaining one-pointed, feeling the breath in the nostrils below the tip, point, the nose. Placing hands in prayer, thanking mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Resolving in your mind that even without this 30-day challenge, you'll sit again for the practice of yoga, for the practice of meditation. And I thank each and every one of you for joining me. Namaste. Well, it's been quite a journey. I know I've learned a lot about myself. I hope you have too, and I will do a follow-up video to discuss those things. And I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Maybe, perhaps. Namaste.